It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Daniel Norris gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
That is third.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Puig coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. Back after this on MLB Network. Carlos Rodon gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled away. Pitch is popped up. Abreu shading to his right. 1 out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think everyone's a little bit concerned about the way Yasiel Puig's been playing. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. In now is Yasiel Puig. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. He played an inning. No score here on ML. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across the first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
And there's out number one. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's hitting at a more than robust .423 batting clip. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Mercer is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Jimenez. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. 38th home run of the season for him, as the Tigers have made this a 1-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
At the plate now, Harold Castro. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Into the box now, Cam Gibson. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. Sure, you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. next batter, Jamer Candelario. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
And this is lifted in the air out to left. Jimenez coming in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So stepping in, Austin Romine, who was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from MLB Network. Now at the plate, Luis Robert. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The designated hitter.
Nope. Ball
Luis Robert.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. So striding in, Danny Mendick, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's in there for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Mendick, originally from New York State, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 0-2 once more. This is popped up. And no one will track it down. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. 0-2, here it is. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Our score remains 2-1. At the plate, Nico Goodrum, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. So digging in now, Victor Reyes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Puig has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 33 on the year. And the Tigers have taken a 4-1 lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Roll. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, you don't see this very often, D-Roll. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Alex Coleman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again. Digging in once again, Harold Castro, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-2 once more. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game. To the plate now, Cam Gibson. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's gone into the front row of bushes. Kelvin Herrera is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. So now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. Line drive to center field. Garcia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Into the box now, Austin Romine. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Garcia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Joe Jimenez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he takes a cold strike 2. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Liner towards second. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile. bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down. Ready for another shot now. Tim Anderson. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Digging in now, Eloy Jimenez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He got a swing and a miss.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Detroit win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Kyle Funkhauser wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Joe Jimenez records the save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.